Starting in
3,
2,
1.
welcome, buddies.
Today's guest is Caesar. Let's get right to it.
Well, one of my favorite shows of all time is Game of Thrones. And I was watching another show on HBO. Needed a new show. Question. Why in every fucking show I've seen, dicks, titties, everywhere. Everywhere, man. Like, sex is the main topic in all these shows. And it's
like you're watching
why?
a 2-hour porno.
Yeah. Like, I'm watching this show called Euphoria. And there is scenes, and it just, like, reminds me of it's like Game of Thrones in high school, dude. Like, every character is a piece of garbage, and they are terrible people. Like, they take these situations that could be realistic in high school, and they just blow it out of proportion, dude. Like, out of proportion.
Show, though, isn't Zendaya, like, one of the star guests in there?
Yeah, Zendaya, I don't know if I
Main
think
characters?
she produced it, I don't know, but she's the star. She's kind of like a drug addict.
Right, I heard
But
that
she
they
also
really...
had mental, like, issues before.
I've never watched the show. I wouldn't know.
She's good in the show. She's a little weird. The show's just kind of weird.
How far are you into it?
I'm, like, at the last episode.
They only have one season for that?
As of right now, yeah. But it's just weird. A lot of dicks and like tits and stuff, and it's like I know like the actors and actresses are of age, knowing whatever they want on screen.
But it's just like way too
Maybe.
much.
But the whole idea of the show is that these kids are in high school, and then I see like underage shit, and it's kind of fucked up. Today I might be like 24 in real life, but like in the show she's playing a 17-year-old, and like I might have saw something.
Catch a case and shit.
Yeah, I'm like
Watching the show, you're like...
Maybe it's just like the target market, like on the business side of things, like they know like they're aiming the TV show to be aimed at like middle-aged like adults. So they just know like
they're thinking like a bigger audience.
It's not like made. It's not made for like high schoolers or like maybe teenagers. Like they just like the target market is based more for like adults and all that.
Yeah,
Pretty sure with all that
show.
violence that they have in there, I'm pretty sure it's like rated R. But to be honest, I don't think ratings really do matter nowadays. Like a 6-year-old talking about Deadpool. Look, how'd you get in, bro?
Remember when I saw Deadpool when it came out? They checked our tickets before we went in. They were cracking down on these kids trying to sneak into the Deadpool movie. It was funny. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
That's another thing. Like, what the fuck? If I go to a movie and, like, this has happened to me multiple times, alright? I get ID'd at the door like I'm buying fucking booze or a gun. Yeah, like, me and my girlfriend went to see Midsummer. And dude, like, this guy, like, taking our tickets, you could just totally tell this guy was just, like, he was just kind of like a dorky kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's always that one dorky kid that works at the movie theater.
Follows protocol.
Like, if anyone's gonna ID you for a movie, it's this kid. Like, so he could feel power or something. I don't know.
Well, wait, hold on. Let me just set off. Like, y'all are talking to someone who worked at a movie theater and box office. It's
if
actually
you
like,
saw too
it's
clearly...
required.
Okay.
If you have a beer, you walk in with a beer, I'm not gonna ID you.
Okay, yeah, but I don't think me and Emily look like we're 12-year-old kids walking into an R-rated movie.
I feel you. Like, if you look old enough, like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Right.
But, like, you could actually get in trouble for letting people.
Oh, no, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet there's protocols to everything, but it just pissed me off. Like he asked for our IDs.
There's also ways around that. You buy your tickets online, they won't ID you.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
We bought the ticket online. It was on my phone, and he scanned them. And he said, "Can I see your IDs for the R-rated movie?" It's in my wallet, so it's easy. But you know how girls are. They have, like, a purse or, like, a little bag that has, like, a million different fucking cards in it.
Yeah.
So she's looking her way through. It takes, like, 10 minutes, and this guy's waiting there like, where's your ID?
It probably you know? Also depends on the movie theater, probably, because at my movie theater, when people would buy them online, I would just scan them and print them out right away, like the tickets. Mm-hmm. So I didn't even look at what movie they were watching. I would just print the tickets and give them to them. So, like, some movie theaters will probably, like, it'll show them, like, what movie it is, and then they'll, like, be careful with that. But, like, I know for me, I would just scan them, print them, and, like, let them go.
I'm just trying to go to the movies. I'm not, like, buying booze or cigarettes or a gun or whatever. Dude, let me go to a freaking movie.
I'm just trying to see titties.
Okay, well, if you want to see titties that are underage, you go on HBO and watch Euphoria.
What would you rate that show 1 at a time?
7.
7? What makes it a 7 though?
It's interesting enough, but sometimes it's like really slow and like doesn't deserve to be that slow. It's just like, dude, like, you're a fucking coming of age TV show.
Right.
With kids. Like, you don't have to be all like Game of Thrones with it leading up to shit. Like, there's so much like bullshit high school drama in the show that's just kind of like, oh, like, I could watch it. I fed into the bullshit for sure.
That's a lot of TV shows. I'm talking about when you said it was like high school drama. A lot of TV shows will go from like, oh, there's an issue, like, you know, drama to drama to drama to drama.
Yeah.
The characters will focus on like situating a certain issue, and then it'll go from that to like another issue to another issue, and just build on top of each other.
You're like, dude, just got done with that.
Yeah.
And then there's some
And,
other
like, I mean,
bigger
I get
shit.
it's what keeps it suspenseful, but like sometimes you're like, damn.
It's
what
like
the
way
fuck is
too
this?
much at once.
You know, like when 13 Reasons Why came out and that one scene with like the fucking mom.
Mop, oh god, yeah.
Like, Euphoria does that, like that type
That
of
was
scene,
fucked.
like a lot. Like a lot.
Like uncomfortable.
Like
a lot,
just
like,
uncomfortable scenes like
You're just
that.
at home like.
And you're just like, damn, dude. I'm like, there's like a hazing incident with this kid that's in like with a frat. And his name is McKay, but they called him McGay.
And they like
They did stuff, busted into his room, threw him on the floor. They all had masks on, like, and they just hazed the fuck out of him. It's very a touchy subject, but like they kind of raped him. It's fucked up. Like, it's a fucked up show, you know? And they show shit like that a lot. Yeah. And it's just kind of like, if you're not into that, like 13 Reasons Why stuff, it's not the show. It's not like the show for you.
What's the most fucked up shit you've seen on Omegal?
I haven't partaken. Like,
You haven't like gone on.
I'm not part of the culture, no.
I never have up until like a few months ago, January, February maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I was for those of you that don't know, I'm in the military, and I was in my barracks room chilling, and I was with like 3 other guys. We were bored as fuck, you know. Sometimes you just don't have shit to do. We hopped on Omegal, and we were like just skipping through. We see a bunch of guys like jerking their dicks, and on camera. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
So we skipped through the people. I come up across like 5 different people jerking their dicks, and I was like being like mature adults that we are. It was kind of funny, but kind of a little weird on our part. But like they were jerking their dicks, and like all 4 of us like started like cheering them on, like, hey, faster, like just cheering them on and shit like that. I wasn't watching. We were all like around the laughter, like faster. Like,
this is what the U.S. military does for us, guys.
that shit, yeah, but like it's fucked up because little kids be on there and like, you know, just curious little minds. And
I
they see
literally
that
saw
shit.
someone jerking off. They skip on you like right away.
No.
They'd be like this, and right after they skip, I got like a 6-year-old girl just on there. Like, she was just on there for fun, and she goes, "What's your favorite ice cream?" I was like, mint chocolate chip, obviously. And then I was like, "You shouldn't be on here. Like, what are you doing on here?" It was fun. There's like kids on there.
There's one time I came across a couple like they were like making out on top of each other like naked. Like, I'm like, why are you on Omegal? Like, there's little kids on here. Like, why?
You're not even getting paid. It's just
right.
Well, that's enough for today on Buddy's Talk. I think we've talked a lot about sex, HBO fucking movie theaters, being dickheads.
It was a lot in like a short podcast.
Movie theaters. I mean, if you want to be a cock, you can call it the theater. Thanks for tuning in, buddies.
It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love.